Today's live broadcasting is still on the topic of the running Yangtze River. Today, our reporting team arrived at Yibin City, Sichuan Province. Why we came here? Firstly, let me show you a map. Here is Yibin. It starts from Jingsha River and Ming River and sees the juncture of these two rivers. Today, we traveled to Changning County of Yibin City. There is the largest area of bamboos in the world, and this is the bamboo sea. You can see a lot of bamboos standing in the forest. And today we've got two experts. Firstly, let me introduce to our viewers. This gentleman is from the Bamboo Protection Bureau. Please say hello to our viewers. Hello, I'm the Deputy Director of the Bamboo Management Bureau. And she's also working in the Bureau. Today, our two experts will stay with us and introduce to us the protection work on bamboo. You must be very familiar with the protection here. I heard that it has an area of 120 square kilometers. And now we are just at a very small corner of the bamboo forest. This is the corridor, the green corridor of the bamboo forest. We walked from a shortcut because I came here earlier and I saw some vendors. They are local. Yes, they made some gifts and souvenirs by the bamboo. Let me interview this vendor. These are all bamboo souvenirs and gifts. And this is very local and special. This is very beautiful. How much it is? If you want, you can give me 10 yuan. This is a cheap price. It's hot today. The temperature is about 35 degrees Celsius at Yibin City. But here, the temperature is around 30 degrees Celsius because there is a lot of bamboo. Here is the money. Let's use this fan and walk. Thank you. There are pandas on this fan. Sichuan is also the hometown to pandas. Panda also eats bamboo, but they eat another kind of bamboo. In this bamboo forest, there are about 480 categories of bamboos. Some of them can be eaten by pandas, and in near future, before the National Day, we will bring in 4 pandas here, 4 giant pandas. That's at the end of September. So in future, if the travelers come here, they will also see pandas. We did live broadcasting on pandas, and it attracted a lot of viewers. As we said, this area is about 120 square kilometers. How about the forest penetration rate? It's about 90+%, because here is the mountainous area, and the oxygen rate is very high. So once we arrived, we can see the air is very clean, and this can help wash the lung. And you can also eat the bamboo food here because it's very healthy. Just now we saw the vendors are selling the bamboo roots, which is very natural. Hello, what are you working at? This is the engraving product of bamboo. How long does it take? It takes 1 day for me to finish this piece. And there is another one. Can you introduce to us? These are the traditional Chinese figure. We will design the figure, the structure according to the traditional figures. But they are of various shapes. We have the designing pictures. This one costs 200 yuan. It's a little bit heavy. You introduced to us that the bamboos here are suitable for construction. Yes, because it's strong, so it's usually for some tools. Because it's sharp and strong, so it is mainly for construction materials. And we also use it for engraving. This is also very typical locally. How is your business here? He said roughly okay, but he is humble. And we will see some bamboo food. Yesterday we arrived here and we ate the bamboo root. These are the wild bamboo shoots. They look like the small boy. And this one is the bamboo shoot egg. It's also kind of mushroom because they look like the eggs. They are round. The fresh bamboo shoot egg is just the same like the egg. They have the shell and they have the white and yellow component. But this bamboo shoot egg is a kind of mushroom. They grow up just beside the bamboo shoot. And it is very healthy because it can help prevent cancer. That's why people living here are very healthy, and the average life expectancy is 85 years old. And let's go along the corridor. That's called the Jade Corridor. And we will have a feast for the eyes to see the beautiful sceneries along the corridor. I find this small road is very interesting. That's why we wanted to go along this road. Hello. How is your business? It's okay. These are all bamboo-made souvenirs. How long have you been here? More than 10 years. Actually, this area is also being expanded and improved gradually. Yes, we constantly improve the handicraft, the techniques of the bamboo souvenirs. Before our live streaming, I talked with you also. You mentioned about the forest coverage rate. Actually, the local government invested large amount of capital into this forest. Yes, we invested more than 10 million yuan every year in order to maintain the forest coverage rate. In order to improve the forest coverage rate. The air here is so fresh. This morning when we set off, we found the weather is so hot, but once we arrived here, we found it's very comfortable because there is the soft and light wind. I think Mr. Lee has been familiar with our team. This series report is themed at the running Yangtze River, and I have other colleagues who are also doing the report here. Have you talked with them? Yes, we communicated. We talked about the ecological environment protection at the upper reach of Yangtze River. And dear viewers, we are now walking on the Jade Corridor. Beside, along the road, are the bamboos. You must be very familiar with the bamboos. And how can we identify the categories of different bamboos and the ages of the different bamboos? People are so curious because they didn't know. The bamboos also have different different gender. Some are female, some are male. And the bamboo roots are growing underground. So local residents regard that the female bamboo have bamboo shoots, but the male bamboos have not. I was born locally, and you can have a look. You can look upward. And you see there is a dual branch. So once on the top, the first branch has two small branches. That means this is the female bamboo. But if it has only one sub-branch, that means this is a male bamboo. So the male bamboo has no bamboo shoots. Because the bamboo shoots don't grow from above the ground, so we can identify and locate the bamboo shoots by differentiating the gender of the bamboos. Do you considering the matching of the bamboos according to the gender? Every year, because there are numerous bamboo shoots, if we don't cut down the bamboo shoots will not grow up stronger. The bamboo shoots grow underground, and once there is sufficient water underground, it will emerge and grow up to bamboo shoots. As we can walk in, hope we don't step in the grassland. I was trapped by this. What's this? These are the underground roots, and there are various knots on these. You see, at every knot, there will be new bamboo, and this will not grow. This bud is too small. They will not grow up as the high bamboos. And even if these buds are underground, once there is sufficient water, they will grow up into bamboos. These are the acquiescence land and soil. So the bamboo will grow up from this red soil, because for the growth of the bamboo, they need this kind of soil which is alkaline, and the water from the bamboo is also alkaline, which is very healthy for our body. Our first station was Lijiang, and then we arrived at Kunming, and then we went to Zunyi, including Meitan County, Chishui City, Maotai Town. And yesterday we went back to Yunnan Province. We went to Zhaotong, and we did live streaming on Shuifu Port. Shuifu County is very close here, so we took the car and we arrived here at Yibin City. I feel very smooth breathing. It said this can help wash our lung. Let our camera look upward. And you see, this is just like the view from the film. And there is a sunshine stretching from the bamboo shoots, bamboo leaves. Have you, because you have lived here for years, so when do you think shows the most beautiful scenery? All the seasons in the whole year. In spring, it is very beautiful. In summer, it's very cool here. And in autumn, you can also see very beautiful bamboo forest. And in winter, once it snows, you will see the white feast here. I think it's very fabulous. Let me tell you the gender of the bamboo. This one must be a female bamboo. Just now you told us how to identify the newborn bamboo. And you can tell which one is younger, which one is more fresh. I think this one. You are very experienced. You are right. These two bamboos are newly grown up. They grow up in March. So I have another question. For the bamboo shoot, how high do you think they can grow up over one night? You must have heard the old Chinese saying, bamboo shoot after spring rain. So I really invite you to come here in the spring rainy season, because once it rains in spring, the bamboo shoot can grow up 1 meter over the night. So it takes about 45 days for this bamboo shoot to grow up as this tall bamboo. Okay, I understand. Because they grow up really quickly, so we need to cut down the bamboos time after time so that to leave the space for them to grow up. I tended to be very professional, but I want to tell the truth. Before this live streaming, I talked with these two experts for hours. So on purpose, I want to make myself look professional, but actually we talked for hours before this. Careful. If you come here, you need to be very careful because it's very moisturized. And you mean we can step on the red part but not the green part? Can you explain on that? Because here is the green tunnel. And there are local red stones. I said you can step on the red but not the green. What do I mean? The green actually does not mean bamboo. There are other vegetation here, but once you step on the green vegetation, it might be slippery, so you might fall down. That's why we say step on the red instead of the green. Just now, Xiaoshang told me the bamboo is very valuable for every part of its body. The whole bamboo can be the construction material, and it can be the floor plates, and it can also be made into fiber. And also the souvenirs. And the leaves of the bamboos can be used to make the housework tools, the brooms. And I think we can continue this topic, and we understand that this area has contributed to the Yangtze River economic belt development. And as you mentioned, local people use the bamboo to make souvenirs. But how about speaking from the larger scope, like how the government of Yibin protects the environment? This year, Secretary General Xi visited Sichuan, and he encouraged that Sichuan can make bamboo forest a highlight of its province. So this year, we have strenuously developed the bamboo industry. We enhanced the protection on bamboo forest. And we developed the green economy and tourism so that to drive the wealth of local people. Can you share with us some statistics on the economic growth? For bamboo industry, we integrated the first, the second, and the third industry because we want support from our local people. And the second industry means the processing industry on the bamboo souvenirs. And the third one is the food and the tourism related to bamboo forest. And hereby we can also see tourists traveling from other regions. They travel here for sightseeing. The tourists travel from nationwide here, but most of them are from Yunnan or the northwest China. And here is a local delicacy hotel, a local delicacy restaurant. It also rides the bamboo food. That's kind of panda food. But they are now closed. They are not open yet, but we can have a look. Hello. They are preparing for the dinner. Can you show us the menu or the materials for the food? These are raw materials for the food. Can we step into the kitchen? It looks very clean. These are the fresh bamboo shoot eggs. At the beginning of the live streaming, we saw these bamboo shoot eggs. Can I touch it? You see, it's full of nitrogen. And take a look at this white part. Once it grows up, it's the bamboo shoot, which is very healthy to the body. Can you guess what is this? I had this in the past 2 days. This is also from the bamboo. And this one is also a part from the bamboo. And these are the bamboo roots. Because we have the fresh bamboo roots in 4 seasons in the year. And in spring, we have one category of bamboo roots. In summer, in autumn, and winter, we have different bamboo roots. Can you show us the menu? Because I want to show to our viewers about the bamboo dinner here. And you see there are different bamboo roots. And they are of different tastes. We have more than 100 dishes. But these are all vegetarian. Actually, we also have the dish for meat. This is very nutritious, and the flavor is light. And I hope you can come here again. I think we will have the chance. This time's report is a rare opportunity. Although we traveled along the bumpy road, but we are impressed at every place we arrived. Especially, we see the ecological environment protection, which is greatly conserved. But we guess there are still some problems that need to be resolved. So I want to ask Mr. Lee, what are the problems underlying? Our next step is to enhance the ecological environment protection. Every year, we have an overall plan. We plant the bamboos in order to increase the forest cover rate. And also, we will dissolve the polluted water from the local residents. Because the vegetation is favorable here, we can resolve the polluted water in a good way. And what are the other problems and challenges? Can you show us more overall plans? And next, we will drive the wealth, the richness of local people by tourism industry. That's the overall and comprehensive plan, because we will develop our industry in entertainment and leisure, so that to enrich the industry here. But we maintain the nature of this area, and we enhance the ecological environmental protection constantly. And here is another scenic spot. This is a pagoda to have an overview of the sea. This is the center of the bamboo forest. The latitude is about 800 to 900 meters. Once you can climb up to a top pagoda, you can have an overview of this bamboo sea. It's an 8-story pagoda, but it takes time for us to climb to the top. You can simply climb up to the 3rd or the 4th story. Okay, I think our viewers have seen the view, the scenery of the bamboo forest. And now please wait for us to climb up to this bird view pagoda, so that we can have an overview of the bamboo forest. So let our director show a replay, a video to our viewers, so that you can see the Jade Corridor and other scenic spots in this bamboo forest. Viewers, and now you can see from the screen that's the Bamboo Sea. That's the overview from this Belvedere. It's really beautiful. And today our live streaming starts from the Jade Corridor, and which is about 200 meters. We walked along the Jade Corridor, and now we are arrived at this Belvedere. I think it's very magnificent because the Bamboo Sea is just in front of us. I come here often. I think that's so happy. Yes, we live in the oxygen bar. That's the natural oxygen bar. So Xiaoshang, just now we went to face the Jade Corridor, and our director showed the viewers a 3-minute video. That's also on this Bamboo Sea. Can you introduce to us about other scenic spots? We walked along the Jade Corridor and this viewing deck, and we have other beautiful scenic spots like the lake where we can sail, and there is the beautiful spring and the cataract. So you can see from the further place, from the distance, that is the Temple of Dragon. That's also a very top level of the Bamboo Sea. So you see, the Bamboo Sea is not beautiful simply. It's beautiful not simply because of the bamboo, but we have also other scenic spots. And the air is very fresh, which can wash your lung. And by eating the bamboo leaves, it can wash your visceral and your body. You gave us a very detailed explanation. We walked along this Jade Corridor, and we talked with Mr. Li and Xiaoshang on the ecological environmental protection. We also talked the livelihood. And finally, let's talk about the bamboo culture. I heard it has lasted for 2,000 years, yet bamboo culture has a profound history. And here is a place with more than 1,000 history. During the cold weapon era, the weapons were made of bamboo. Later on, we use bamboo for fishing, because the earliest fishing pole is also made of bamboo. And in Ziyan, Zigong, also found tools made by bamboo. So this is the history of how our ancestors make tools with bamboos, and the bamboo also enriches their life. Our serious report of running Yangtze River has already broadcasted several episodes. We traveled to several cities and regions, and we are impressed at every place we visited. And today we are at Yibin. We visited the Bamboo Sea. We communicated with our two experts, and we are convinced, we are confident that the future will be better. By utilizing the bamboo ecological condition, we will develop local tourism industry so that to make our people wealthy. In our next step, we will build the bamboo culture and bamboo industry. Next step is to tap into the bamboo history and culture so that to integrate it with the industry, with the tourism industry, so that to build up the brand of bamboo tourism. This is the largest natural bamboo forest in the world. Yes, this is the largest bamboo forest in the world, and we also have the most categories of bamboos. That is 428 types. And there are more than 1,000 types in the whole world, and this area contains 1/3 of the various types. And you can see this vast land of bamboo. Okay, our live streaming has lasted for almost 15 minutes. We traveled along the Jade Corridor, and we arrived at this Belvedere. And we also watched the video, the spring, the cataracts. So we had an overview of this whole bamboo sea. I think that's really a feast for our eyes. We are so reluctant to finish today's live streaming. But our reporting team will travel to Luzhou City, Sichuan Province. Do you also know about Luzhou? Luzhou is also similar to Yibin. We also have beautiful sceneries, and Yibin now is working to build itself as the city, the capital of bamboo in China. As we have this bamboo sea, and we also have the lucid water, we have lakes, spring, sea, and we also have Denver. And we also have the most beautiful autumn forest. At that Belvedere, you can see the clouds, and you can also have an overview of the forest below your foot. Actually, this was shown at the opening ceremony of 2008 Olympic Games. Okay, because time is limited, as we showed our viewers this upper reach of Yangtze River in terms of the ecological environment protection and the beautiful scenery. So that's almost the end of today's live streaming. But in the coming days, we will continue doing the live streaming on the running Yangtze River. So hope our viewers will follow us and watch our next episode. Thank you for watching. See you.